Hey guys, welcome back. I'm HungryMan97. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today is our 100th video, and today we're celebrating 100 videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're talking about a new set of errors. We're talking about the 1982 Topps set. Has 792 cards in the set. It's kind of the first time that Topps had gone to 792. That's something they'd stuck with. It's considered the hockey stick set. It has a picture of hockey sticks on it. I'll show you a picture of that. Most notable cards in the set are the Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. Even though the Topps traded set in 82, it's considered his most iconic one. We're talking about the set and its errors. We're also talking about a partnership we have with GruntTalksMLB.com. If you haven't already checked out his site, please do so. He's got my videos hosted over there. All things baseball, lots of Yankee stuff and, well, all baseball stuff, interviews, videos. Check it out when you get a chance. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'd love to see that subscriber count go up. Go down and hit that subscribe button while you're thinking about it. Thank you, everyone that already has subscribed. Let's get started with this set. 1982. Well, that's the year Michael Jackson came out with the Thriller album. E.T. came out and gave me nightmares. John Carpenter's The Thing. That movie came out, and that one did not give me nightmares. It was a great one. The Falklands War. John Belushi's overdosed. Rest in peace. Cardinals won the World Series that year, and some other things happened, and we're going to talk about those errors now. Jeff Schneider, number 21, got the date of birth wrong. That was not corrected. Jamie Easterly, 122. The photo is Reggie Cleveland. Well, let's see if they look the same. So there's the real Reggie Cleveland, and here's Jamie Easterly. So okay, I can see why Topps did that. Yeah, they kind of look similar. 187, Jeff Newman. Now, on the back, this one's funny. It says All-Star Break. Well, it should say All-Star Break, but it says All-Star Break, like owl. I don't think so, Tim. So they did not correct that one. Dave Rucker, rookie card 261. The photo is of Roger Weaver. So, again, the wrong player pictured. Worst thing you can do, take a rookie card and put the wrong person on the card. I'm sure his family's looking for his card and be like, that's not him. So once again, Roger Weaver and Rucker, no, they don't look the same. I think the Topps dropped the ball on that one. And once again, did not correct that one. Larry Bradford, 271. They got him bats and throws opposite. They got him flipped on the card. No biggie, but that was uncorrected. George Foster. So this one is an error, number 342, where it's missing his facsimile autograph. Well, all these cards have facsimile autographs. They left it off this card. They did come back and correct that. We're going to talk about some Blacklist errors later. This is not associated with that. This is just where they left it off, and they did come back and correct that. Neither one of them really have much value, really easy to find. Dave Parker, 343. This is All-Star card. On the back, it talks about several years and accomplishments. Those years are mostly all wrong, like most of them are. Tom Seaver, Tom Terrific, 346. There's an error on the back one. This one I like, where it says the word tied, when he's talking about his stats on the back. Well, they left out the I and they left a space. I'm going to throw you some pictures of that just so you see what I'm talking about. They did come back and correct that one. Pascual Perez, 383. This is one of the more famous errors in this set. It has a missing position on the front of the card. Now, that one was corrected. The error can bring about $25. It's a pretty valuable card in this set. And some variations going on with this card as well, where on the corrected one, you see like these smudges. Looks like they got some thumbprints on there or something. Those are kind of in varying degrees. Don't really add or take away the value, but kind of cool. 482, Glenn Hubbard. Well, he's hard to recognize without that snake around his neck. And this one is uncorrected. It says he was born at Hahn Air Force Base. That was in Germany. And it misspelled it. It should be H-A-H-N, not H-A-N-N. John Castino, 644. That's missing the 1980 stat line for the Twins. Dan Spillner. Well, this is a horrible photograph. First of all, it shows it's another photograph showing Topps didn't have very good photos to choose from. I mean, photographers had one job and they missed it on this one. Just kind of looking off to the side. But on the back is where the error is. It says there's a blue line next to the C and the year is incomplete. Down at the very bottom there. I'll show you a side-by-side one on that. They're both really easy to find. I was going through eBay researching this one, and I don't know, maybe a third of them had that little line missing there at the very bottom. All right, we're going to talk about some Topps traded errors. Now, this is the set that came out after the main set, and it's their traded set. The biggest one in this one is that Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card, one of my favorite cards in my collection, actually. It's his flagship rookie card, and there's a few errors in the set as well. One T. Now, they put a T after it, obviously denoting that it's traded. Doyle Alexander has the wrong date of birth. Enos Cabell, 15T, has two lines for 1980. It's kind of funny. It says 1980 and then 1980. And it should be 1981 for the Giants. Steve Kemp, 54T. Now, it says he was acquired in 11/27 of 82. Should have been 81. Whoop-de-doo. So that's all the errors I found in the 82 traded set. One cool thing about the traded set is they have a different color back. The front looks the same, but the back is actually red instead of the green that the regular 82 base set has. There's just a couple more errors I want to talk about here. So first of all, wrong backs and blank backs. Pretty common in this set. I get a lot of questions about, oh, is this card worth a lot of money? Has it had the wrong person on the back? Unfortunately, it's not. It may be worth a couple bucks. Hall of Famers are definitely going to be worth several dollars. I mean $10 to $20, whatever. But the wrong backs are pretty common, unfortunately. There's also a really cool thing going on with the Blacklist cards. So there's very valuable cards that are missing the black ink on the cards. The ink is just missing when Topps were printing these in sheets. They've been covered in detail by a few others, so I'm not going to spend like a ton of time on it. The printing press was missing the ink, and very few were printed this way before Topps caught it. They contain no black ink. They had this very washed out look to it, kind of like the card is faded, but that's just because they're using colored ink and not actually any black ink in it. The easiest way to identify it quickly is look for the missing facsimile autograph, because that's printed with black ink. That part is just missing altogether. Again, that's different than the George Foster one that we talked about. That is its own error. Now, the All-Star cards actually have the names printed in black at the bottom. So if that name is missing altogether, that is another example of the Blacklist. PSA does recognize the Blacklist errors, and they will put the word Blacklist on their description on the PSA cards. For some reason, there's a ton of misgraded cards where the PSA would put the card in a slab right at Blacklist, and it wasn't actually a Blacklist. I don't know why, but to actually know what it is pretty obvious just by looking for the missing facsimile or the missing name on the All-Star cards. There's also partial Blacklist cards. They have a couple different names where the black ink is gray, like it's just running out, and the facsimile autograph may be really faint on there when it's printed. Some of the Blacklist stars actually sell for thousands of dollars. There's 396 cards total on the Blacklist because it didn't affect all the sheets when it was done. So if you want to get a master set of these Blacklists, first of all, you got to have a ton of money and understand that there's 396 of them. The cheapest one on eBay I could find was like for $30. And you can find them for that. Now, it's funny, a little side note, there is a guy named Benjamin Whitener. Yeah, you heard me right. Whitener is his last name. He actually completed the entire set of 396 Blacklists. He has them all in slabs, but I just want to mention him because his last name is Whitener, so it's pretty cool. And hey guys, that's it for the 1982 set. I hope you're liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed that. That's the 100th video. Thanks for celebrating with me today. We got more cool stuff on the way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Madam Kildare.